Chaos is a fast, aggressive Lakshana DPS who plays around two main things: crime, charges to spend on heavy follow-up bursts, and applying warrant marks that amplify all of his damage. But what makes him truly unique is his passive based around the Remora Esper reaction, allowing him to detonate for massive bonus damage when Remora ends. And this is going to heavily influence what kind of teammates you want to be playing Chaos with. What's going on, guys? It's Josh. Welcome back. Do you need that precious amulet or extra resources to pull right now? Well, we've got the power-up you need. Head to U7Buy, your ultimate gaming hub for safe, fast, and cheap in-game top-ups as well as recharges. From Neverness to Everness to all your favorite titles, we've got you covered. Check the reviews for U7Buy on Trustpilot. They have an enormously high rank. U7Buy's Neverness to Everness direct top-up page lets you recharge instantly at a fraction of the cost elsewhere. If you take a look at the official in-store prices and compare them to what you can find on U7Buy, you can find things at a much cheaper value, going from so expensive to way cheap all at the same time. Plus, with U7Buy, not only are you going to get these discount, but they'll also deliver it in seconds. And while you're over there, make sure you use my code Josh at checkout for an extra discount off of everything else. This is going to be perfect for last minute pulls, monthly passes, or even surprising a fellow friend. 100% secure payments, instant delivery, and thousands of happy players. Bring the power of purchasing back to you. Click the link in the description and visit U7Buy, recharge fast, save more, and keep exploring the ever-changing city of Neverness to Everness. Because of this Remora focus, Chaos is going to want teammates who can reliably apply and extend Remora, enable smoother Esper cycle reactions, and include things like Blossom, Charge, or even Stain. So one of his first partners that's going to be a go-to is going to be the main character. The main character, we've seen it tested time and again. The Esper ability here with Appraise and Engrave is going to be amazing in a Chaos focused team, as you're able to fully instantly fill your Esper cycle meter and proc Remora at will with the main character's skill here. On top of that, you're also going to be able to take advantage of some nice damage bonuses that you're putting in with other team members in your party, with Divide by Zero being buffed up by the main character's easily gained Esper Awakening features here, increasing the crit rate of Divide by Zero, increasing the damage bonus of it, and the attack focus of it as well. We don't need to spend too much time on the MC, but the fact that you have Appraise and Engrave to have Remora at will is going to be big for setting up on-demand bursts with Chaos. Hathor is going to be another fantastic partner for Chaos. Not only does she do great damage with her skills, but most importantly, we talked about doing damage with Remora, specifically with Chaos's enhanced Remora version. And the first passive for Hathor actually extends the duration of Remora to 12 seconds, in addition to increasing the crit rate for allies when they are attacking targets affected by Remora. The extending the duration of Remora is big because the damage bonus that you get off of Chaos will increase the longer the duration that the Remora is on a target, meaning that she's going to be amplifying his Remora enhancement passive with her Remora enhancement passive as well, in addition to providing crit rate for everyone in the party, and then just doing the traditional Hathor things with her aerial command skill and damage with her ultimate ability. So if you're a Hathor fan, then you're definitely going to have some teams to put together with Chaos that feels like they will finally take full advantage of Hathor being in the party instead of just being the random Lakshana character inside of a charged team. Those three characters are really like core of a Chaos focused team right now, and you're gonna have an extra slot to play around with. And speaking of, well, charged, if you want a sub DPS, a little bit of a Blossom focused reaction inside of this team as well, Jiuyuan is going to be an excellent character that you could put in that fourth party slot. You're going to have access to the ability to do Blossom because you are going to have the MC in that party, and you can utilize Jiuyuan to group enemies up with her skill, do damage with her ultimate, and just do a little bit bonus damage with her Blossom enhancement, Seize the Moment. So while not a Blossom focused team and more of a Remora focused team, you can get a little bit of extra bonuses out of Jiuyuan being in that party. Another solid support you could fit into your slot with a Chaos focused team is going to be Haniel. She is going to be the psychic type, and she is going to be that buffer for your party. Her being a psychic element allows you to inflict Stain on enemies, which both buff psychic, but most importantly, Lakshana damage for 12 seconds after triggering an Esper cycle. And this lasting 12 seconds lines up quite well with the 12-second duration that you'll have on Remora when you're using Hathor in your Chaos party as well. If you can inflict Stain with Haniel and you're using both Chaos as well as Hathor, you're going to be buffing both of your Lakshana characters' damage up by 20%. And that's going to be in addition to everything else that she's adding to your party, with her skill in ultimate summoning her Hooti and giving your team bonus damage that way as well. You do miss out on Nova enhancement since you're not including any Nova characters here, but you'll be getting that damage bonus from having the Stain cycle reaction in your team in addition to Hooti, making her a fantastic character to slot into a Chaos team if you're looking to bump up a double Lakshana focused Chaos squad. And speaking of some Psyche characters, if you want a more defensive option inside of your Chaos team, you can use Fadia instead of someone like Haniel. Fadia is going to be here. She's going to be Psyche element, and mostly she's here to make the damage that your team suffers in some of the harder content a little bit more sustainable. I will say you are going to be able to do the Stain reaction with Fadia, but a lot of Fadia's big benefits come from the Nova enhancement. So while she is usable in a team with Chaos and Hathor and the main character, you can put her in there and get access to that Stain reaction, a little bit of damage redirection to Fadia, but she's really not going to be used to the full potential like she can be in an actual Chaos element team with someone like Daffodil or Lacrimosa. Last but definitely not least is someone like Hotori. You can run double Cosmos with Hotori plus the main character with double Lakshana being Chaos as well as Hathor, and you're going to be able to do some very nice copies on very important skills. You can copy Chaos's skill, the main character's skill, you can copy the support skill, so you have access to higher uptime on Remora. This team's going to give you an insane amount of Remora potential. You're going to be able to inflict Remora on demand with the main character, copy it again and activate it again with the ultimate, and you'll also be able to increase the duration of Remora with Hathor in this party as well. So if you just want a spam out Remora, make my two Lakshana characters do big damage, get the Remora enhancement off of Chaos, including someone like Hotori in conjunction with the main character plus Hathor is going to be a very solid team for you to think about building when you're looking for some awesome people to put together with your new friend, well, Chaos of the Lakshana element. I personally think that Esper Zero is just going to be a grand slam, almost must-have character to pair with Chaos, because getting access to that Remora reaction as soon and as often as possible is just going to be one of the biggest ways to buff up the damage of your Chaos consistency, which is a great thing because everyone has access to the main character for free. If you have Hathor as well on your account, she finally has a spot to actually shine as a very integral and important piece of a party in an NTE team due to her Remora enhancement and how that interacts with Chaos's own Remora enhancement. It's just a giant damage boost to a lot of things that Chaos is doing. So those two characters, if you have them, are probably going to be a grand slam for you. So let me know what sort of characters you plan on building and putting into your Chaos parties. Make sure you slap that like. It helps the algorithm out a ton. Actually kind of destroys it. God bless, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.